Alright guys, what's going on? This is Erkin from HDD Recovery Services. Today we're gonna do a little bit of shopping. I been working in this room for probably last, I don't know, a year and a half or so, doing a lot of cases. I mean, I actually have like 3 or 4 shoe boxes filled of flash drives and memory cards that had been fixed. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and buy some equipment. As I said, like, this lab here is set up. I don't want to change it. Everything is really right where I need it. Super convenient for me, super comfortable to work with. But I spend more and more time at the actual lab, and now I feel like there are some cases that I could be working on while I'm waiting for a disk imaging task to be done, or controlling something, or monitoring something. So I wanted to get some soldering equipment for the shop. Nothing critical. I'm not going to go overboard and buy a bunch of things that I hardly will ever use. So the stuff we're going to be buying today, guys, is all going to be coming from this place here, Union Repair. I'm not affiliated. This is not paid video. This is just straight, like, all of the stuff we're going to be buying comes straight from my own money. But it's a good source where you can get all the stuff you need at the same time, so why not? Let's go and check out microscopes first. Microscope. What do we have for microscopes? Alright, so we're gonna need this C-mount focus adapter. We're gonna need this what is this called? Barlow lens. Probably we'll get this aluminum plate for work, just to save space, you know, and it's gonna be solid enough, and the silicone mat is really good to work on. My budget is like $2 grand. I don't want to spend more than $2 grand, and I want to get everything I need. So let's get this. It's a reduction lens. So the one I'm using right now for the scope that I'm using right now is 0.26. So this is the one we're gonna go with, and then we have 0.5 Barlow lens. So I'm gonna add one of those. Let's go back. What else we got? We're gonna get this aluminum plate. Get them in black, blue, red, or gold. I'm gonna go with black. Actually, with blue. Yeah, they don't show you how they look. Oh, they do here. Black, blue, red, gold. Black will be super dusty all the time, but I like it. Whatever, it's nice. Let's get that in black. We are at $70, and we didn't even buy anything useful yet. This Barlow lens, we do need it. Those who are unfamiliar with Barlow lens, so with 0.5 you increase your work distance to 165 millimeters. Oh, it's not a trinocular. Yeah, that's not gonna work for us. It's good if you're working but not recording. I do want to use it for recording, so this is not an option. $180, very good price. I mean, basically free. So yeah, I guess this is the one that we're gonna need, trinocular. And the difference between this unit and this unit, I think the only thing is that it's got a boom stand and this one doesn't. I don't care about the boom stand all that much, because we're getting this plate. And this plate already comes with mount holes of the plate that we will be using from that other microscope. Like, instead of bolting it here, that one big plate will be removed at the bottom, and it's gonna go through this hole right there and get mounted up through that. We're gonna add this camera. I like this camera. I had it before, it burnt out, sucks, but it was pretty nice camera. I'm gonna get me another one. So at 400 right now. Alright, so we're set up with the microscope and all the shebang that we needed for it. Tweezers. Do we need tweezers? Yes, I want to get some of the same tweezers that I had before. ST11. I'm gonna get a couple of these. I really like this brand, and I only have one left, so we'll have to do. Oh, this is nice. I already have a like a pre-cut. This is awesome. And give it a try, see if you like it. What else? I'm not a big fan of these fine precision ones. I have them right here. I used them maybe once or twice. I want to give a try to these ones though, so I'll get a pair. Where are we at? We're 480. Okay, so that's it. Let's get to soldering irons. We're gonna get JBC, and I'll show you what I'm gonna get. I use JBC NanoStation, and JBC NanoStation is something that is quite expensive. As you can see, it's $1,500. It will pretty much max out our budget, and if we stay on budget, we actually may get it all under that would be sweet if we get it all under 1,000, and we're not far from fulfilling our need. So what I'm gonna get this unit instead, T210. I have one of those, and they're pretty good. The one I have is 245 though, and in the back, if we look, it takes only one port. That thing right there, you see in the center, a power plug, is for one iron only. But oh, come on, don't tell me this. I need it for 110, right? Not 220. We don't have 220, and I don't know if I want to get this. I really don't know about that. T36. I don't want to get a T36, although it's so cheap. Well, I guess we're gonna have to just buy it at a different place, but we do need this. So what this is, guys, is the this is an extension module. This extension module, guys, what it does, it allows you to set up your CD2HE to something that will use two outputs. You can have it basically your output from the soldering iron goes into the input of this module, and from this input you're gonna have a similar concept where the trigger will be turned on just like on a NanoStation. It will power channel A or channel B depending on which one is released from the holster, and the holster is same as the one that comes on either the NanoStation or the T210 holder. We're gonna go with NT15 for small precision type. I'm gonna get that added to a cart. So we're at 500 now. Hey, what's up, dude? CD2 would be nice. Getting it all from the one place would be amazing. I'm gonna go and buy it now. There's 4 available. All right, so we're gonna get this in a month or so. Conical chisel bent. I usually use the bent ones the most. I'm gonna get one bent and one knife. All right, so where are we at? 600. So we're at $1,200 right now. Do we need the thermal camera or not, guys? I don't know. 400 bucks, 500 bucks. I don't know if it's gonna pay itself off. Like, every tool needs to be able to pay for itself. I know Microscope, I can't do work without it. I'm not gonna get paid anything. Iron, I'm not gonna be able to work without it. I'm not gonna get paid anything. Tweezers, same thing. I'm gonna need them because without them I can't do the work. So if I don't have them, I'm not getting paid. Thermal camera, with other tools that I have at my disposal, I think I'm gonna be all right. Solder paste. Let's get it. I haven't tried this. Flux, I'm only gonna be getting my flux, guys, and my flux, you know what, it's MG Chemicals. I swear by it. It's the best I've had. I'm never gonna be switching off of it. They say never, but I am going to be sticking to that. Let's see how these are. I'm gonna get these. $7.50. This one, everybody is really liking this. I want to get that. I'm gonna get that. Let's get some wire. What do we have? 0.3 millimeter. Let's get some of this wire. The good part about this clamp, guys, is that it's got these carbon fiber, whatever, the holders. They're not metal, so they're not taking in any heat. The good part here is that they're both adjustable. I like that little, you know, Chicago Bulls look. Let's get that. We're at 660. All right, $2,000 was our limit. We're way under budget. Laser. Yeah, that would be nice, but you know what, for what this laser does, to strip the coating of the micro SD cards, I can still use my regular go-to tools for that. And so at this point I'm just gonna go ahead and check out. I'm just gonna get this standard one. Thanks for coming along on this shopping spree with me, guys. Let me know what you would have done differently. What do you think these tools are good or not good? I'm pretty sure those who use them will agree that they're good enough to do very efficient work. So we bought all this stuff before New Year's. It's here now. So this is gonna be just a basic station where micro soldering projects can be handled while I'm working the entire day at the shop. And this is the iron that we bought on eBay. So as you can see, it's got two handles now, one for C210 and one for NT115. The module at the bottom takes the out from the soldering station into the module, and module splits it into two. So whenever you pull it out of the holster, that's the one that gets activated. I'm a little disappointed in the Microscope, to be honest with you, and because I'm so used to working with Miji just it's a scope on a different level. The way you work with it, it's hard to explain, but I guess you just have to kind of give it a try. I got this because the price was just so nice, but I'm regretting it now. $230 or 200 and something dollars, plus the adapters for the camera, plus the parallel lens. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it. I'll find some use for it. Next employee will probably inherit it and will be working with it. I don't mind, but I actually did go out and buy EMZ 8TR. I found it used and beat up, but it was $400. I just couldn't refuse the deal. It was like, I love that Microscope. I work with it every day, and that thing is a beast. Like, I mean, I couldn't be more happy. And for mine, I paid a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure that the thing is that buying parts for Miji, it's expensive, and getting everything that I will need to finish up the device is gonna probably pile up another couple of $100 onto the project, because the photo tube costs money. It's like the photo tube is like $100+. The parallel lens is gonna be another I don't know, probably like $150. Luckily, the stand, that aluminum stand with the silicone mat, can be reused, and I'm gonna utilize some of my old Meiji parts. And mind you, I have two Meiji microscopes right now that I could have used, but they're not allowing me to look in the eyepieces and record at the same time, and that's a big no-no. I want to be able to use both of the oculars on the scope and have a replica image in the photo tube, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Working with one eye closed, which is what EMZ5TR will let you do, just didn't work for me. I can't work like this, you know. It's not the same. It's not the same. What I'm happy with is the JBC and that modular box. That's amazing. The holder, pretty good. I've done some work with it already. The mat is great. The LED light that came with the scope is great. Tweezers obviously are good. I was actually super impressed with this thing. If you guys don't have it, pick it up. I've had one before. It was this one, but the problem with that tool was that it's just bulky and it required actual physical wire to be run in. This one is wireless, and it's got variable speed too, so if you need more aggressive setting, you can just push a couple of buttons, and it comes with a bunch of tips as well. I'm using a quick rework station here, and surround myself with some plants. I think it's really nice to have some greenery. That's it, guys. If you're out to get a new microscope and you are on a tight budget, it's an option that you can probably go with. I tried it. Just maybe if it was my first microscope, I would have said, wow, this is so good for so little. But it's not my first microscope, and it's not something that I want to downgrade on. Once you work with the better equipment, you'll know what I mean. So that's it. But shopping list so far, guys, the workbench is established. I got everything. All of the fume extraction, I haven't actually drilled a hole through the wall as I was planning. I was thinking that maybe eventually I'll have a work area in that corner there and just blow a hole in the wall to have the exhaust. That's for the future. It's probably gonna happen, but closer towards spring. Right now it's like minus 25 outside, and I don't want to be outside drilling this thing, and I don't want to hire anybody right now. Just you know, we're in the midst of a new wave with this Omicron, and just would like to minimize the foot traffic through the lab as much as I can. So we're early in the morning on Monday. I'm alone here still, getting ready for things, and thank you guys for following this 30 and 30 challenge. You've been extremely supportive. I really appreciate you taking time of your day to watch these episodes, and hopefully you're learning something new. Again, keep throwing these suggestions at me, guys. I got a couple of things suggested to me that I'm working on right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some amazing stuff come out of it. Thank you, and I'll see you all in the next episode.